First time these two countries have had bombers intercepted while operating together near the US. So it is a significant moment because it suggests that they are doing more together, including, of course, sort of getting closer to the US air defense zone. And again, we have no idea, of course, what they were doing as such. And it's important to stress they didn't, of course, enter US sovereign airspace, but rather a wider field, which is when the Americans are trying to identify who is in a zone near their airspace. But it's the significance of them working together that probably causes some concern. Yes, I think what this clearly shows is that this new axis of disruptive powers, the Russia, China, North Korea, Iran axis, is increasingly doing more together. And I think this is just one particular example of this, but we've seen others between different members of that sort of putative alliance coming together. And collectively, of course, it's starting to pose a threat to the free world. Of course, it's not a good alliance for us. The key thing is strategically, it is not helpful to free world countries to have these countries, these hostile countries, do more together, because it sort of solidifies the world into those who wish to overturn the existing order versus those who wish to preserve it. What we see is that both these powers want to disrupt the existing world order. That is very clear. They will work together in whatever way they can find to help further their own specific goals within that disruption. In Russia's case, it's going to be to try and secure more Russian influence in various parts of the world, whether that is in Russia's near abroad, as in Ukraine, or whether it is in areas like the Middle East, where the Russians have long had a presence. In China's case, it's linked very much to how can it push back against America in its near neighborhood to give it more freedom of maneuvering, which might, of course, include trying to retake Taiwan, but also it's about trade and securing economic benefits in other parts of the world as well, and pushing back on the free world in those areas. So they've got slightly different goals, but the common way to get there is to disrupt the existing world order and to push back against the US, the UK, and other freedom-loving countries in order for them to get their progress in that way.